It's been a shock since Tuesday. I have had terrible hours. The colleagues here know that when they would see me around at work, they could notice that something is wrong. The family, as far as I understand it, my parents are holding on. That's good news. Um, the news became public on Tuesday evening, and I got to know about it on BBC Persian service. And since then, as far as I understand, the UK Foreign Secretary did swiftly put in a statement requesting the Iranian government for suspending the sentence and as well as my uncle's release from the prison. But unfortunately, we got the news this morning that the execution has taken place. Why it has occurred, that is a situation that only the Iranians, I think, know the reality of it. It was a surprise. The accusations that did come out of Iranian media, they were not expected by me. I don't think that they're correct. The character that I knew would have never done anything to harm the country nor the regime. My uncle was on top of the regime from the beginning of its foundation. So and that person would not have wished to any shape or form to jeopardize the regime. I think that was, I kind of speculate that it was only a political game within the country, but also a way to potentially influence UK politics towards Iran. I do believe that the case has been fabricated by certain players in the top of the Iranian politics. And I think majority of people are at least hoping for him to be released from the prison and then the sentence suspended, similar to the case of Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe. But unfortunately, that was not the case in this situation. I think this is a severe condition that the British government is now finding itself at because the government is obviously having the responsibility of protecting British nationals abroad. And although the Foreign Office did all it could, but unfortunately, it didn't result to a successful end. I did notice that the British government has now, post the situation, taken some actions. Like the prosecutor general has been sanctioned and the British ambassador has been summoned from Tehran. The charge d'affaires in Tehran is now has been summoned to the Foreign Office as well. I think that they're good signs, but I would like to see the decision of the British government and the House of Commons in terms of listing the IRGC as a foreign terrorist organization continues. And this decision of execution doesn't impact that. And also the pressures on the country continues. The abuse of human rights is severe in the country, unfortunately. As far as I understand it, she did contact the British officials to intervene in the case, and she did communicate with the BBC Persian service in order to bring the war to the population inside the country. The same goes with my another uncle, my uncle's brother, who is currently in Canada. But we see that fortunately none of these efforts did end up to what they were hoping for. I think the family and the friends, anybody that knew him will remember him as a nice character, a kind character, somebody that would always be smiling, and he would try to help anybody that was in trouble as much as he could. And I think that will be the memory that I will personally hold from him.